this course is actually for, you can say, is they designed like that. We consider like any newcomer into this market, this domain, they will take, they can take this course, and then yeah, it will give you good exposure for not only on Cisco side, but also of the networking domain.
Okay.
Okay, so this exam is like CCNA 200 301 course. So topics or curriculum which we cover in this exam is, yeah. So like we have topics like network devices. We discuss about different types of device in this. Just a brief, higher level, I will say. We will detail, get to know which all devices we have in a network and what are their role actually. Then we have a interface and cable. So this topic will explain how we connect two devices, what type of different cables we have. Then we have model like OS and TCP/IP model, which is the reference model we use for any network design we make. Okay, and then we will move into a practical plus theoretical kind of topics we have. So we use a packet tracer lab to create to understand this topic, to give you more hands-on kind of experience. So in this we have Ethernet switching topic, we have IPv4 address topic, we have our routing protocol topic like static routing, dynamic routing. So these all topics we will going to cover in this course. Okay, so any question or any specific topic you are looking into? Yeah, so means these all topic, and we will start like as a consider as a basic, and we will means we can say we you can have a some good understanding about this topic in this CCNA course as a CCNA level, I can say. Fine. So let's move to today's topic for a demo purpose. So means if you want, whenever you have a first session, we can repeat the topic also again. But just for today, if you think we are good, then we can move ahead also with the session during the session time with the next topic.
Mm.
Okay. So it's about a network devices topic. So here we will discuss what all network devices we have in a network and how is their connectivity and what's their role in a network actually. Fine. So network devices, before we move into our network devices, so like we are now going to understand about a network. So first question maybe arrive in our mind is what is a network? Right? Anyone whoever you say yes, I am a network engineer or I am a network admin, they will ask you what is actually a network. Correct?
Yeah.
So network is like whenever you share a resource, means whenever you share some information between the two nodes, we call that as a network. Right, so whether it's, let's say you want to share a file between your system to some of your friend system, or you want to share some information from your mobile phone to some other person mobile phone, so that all is a part of a network only.
Mm.
Correct. So network doesn't mean it should be like internet should be there, then only I consider a network. Without internet
Yeah.
also, if you connect to laptop with a physical cable that we call as LAN cable or cat cable, so that is again a network itself. Correct. So, as per the internet definition, what is a network? A computer network is a digital telecommunication network which allow nodes to share a resource. So, nodes can be anything. It can be a mobile phone, it can be router, it can be switch, it can be a PC, anything can be a node. So, any node, two nodes which are sharing a information, or any node which is sharing a information, that is itself a network. So, there are different nodes in a network. So, let's move. Let us learn about their names first. So, this symbol, if you know what is this actually, so this is how we represented route. So it can be go circular shape like this, but yes, cylindrical shape, but sometime it may be represent with the square also, but main thing is this arrows, how this arrow represent. If arrows is like this, two arrows outward, two arrows inward, so it's a route, and this is the correct, this is a switch. So this is the arrows of switch here, and this one,
It's a firewall.
yeah, it's a firewall. And this one you can say it's a server,
It's
so where your all
a server.
contents, yeah, it's where your all contents are stored. So whether it's a
Yeah.
Netflix server, whether your YouTube server, whether it's a Facebook server, so these all are servers. And this one is your
Network.
clients. Yeah, so clients can be your PCs, it can be your laptop, it can be your mobile phone. These are clients from wherever you
Mm.
use these content or use your resources, so those all are clients.
Yeah. Printers too, right?
Printers, yeah, printer can be also client, depend how is their resource, they are also using the resource, so that's the client. So building a network, so Network not necessarily means we have to use all the network devices, all these devices. It can be small network, can be like you are connecting to PC, you are connecting to laptop, that is itself a network. So this is one of the smallest network you can say. You have connected to PC with a the LAN cable or CAT cable. So that itself is it. So now let's understand the role of each devices or each nodes which we just go through. So first is a client. So client is a device that access a service made available by a server. So like you are watching YouTube video on your mobile phone. So that again a client. Your mobile phone here is a client. You're watching videos on your laptop. So laptop is a client. Same way you are watching video on your PC. So PC is a client. So these all can be your client. Okay. So these all
Mhm.
can be clients. Now about the server. So server is a device that provide function or content to the service for the clients here. So when like Netflix have their videos, so they have obviously stored somewhere in the server like AWS servers they are using. Same way YouTube have their own servers, Google servers they have. So like that, these all are servers or from wherever we are getting the services. So these all are servers here. So earlier days, nowadays, obviously we have cloud like services, AWS service, Google service, Amazon
Yeah.
Azure services. Earlier days, we have a physical servers like Dell servers, IBM servers. So these all are physical servers also there through which where you can store your information. So server client this all is actually a created network. Means you have your PC, you want to access some YouTube service, you want to access some Facebook service, you use the internet from your service provider. So this all combination actually create a network. Correct. And we will obviously right now it's a first topic, so we are just reading it from high level, and we our main aim is we have to go deep down and understand how this packet will flow. Like your system is requesting for some from YouTube server some content, some videos, some photographs, some community page, something. So that is like a request it will give, and YouTube will provide you that request. So this what type of packet is going between the two devices. So that thing we have to understand. So that is the main role of network engineer. Okay, so there that is the role of network engineer. They have to make sure that this connection remain established and communication between client and server should be established. This is about servers and clients. Now let's move to switches. So let's take an example here. Let's say there is one person, PC1, employee one you can consider. This person has some file and they want to share that file with PC2 and PC3. Now, one way of doing is like PC1 will go to the PC2 desk and they will say, okay, I want to share this file. Let's connect our laptop with the wire cable and then we can share that information. Same way, PC1 can go to PC3 desk also and they can share that information. But let's say if there are like 20 people sitting or 30 people, 100 people sitting, so it's not a feasible method, right? To go to each person desk and share a file. Instead of that, we can use a switch. So what's the role of switch? Whatever information it receives from its one of the port, it will just simply flood it to the all the up ports here. Let's say if there are 10 people sitting in this switch, so 10 people will receive a same type of packet, and it will not forward to the PC1 from where it received. It will not send it back to that person, but it flood it to the other all up ports. Okay, so instead of going to each person desk, which is not a feasible method, we can do this type of we can use a switch and we can make a network like PC1 will send a simple one packet to switch and switch will flood it to PC2, PC3, if there is PC4, PC5. So this all can be established. Okay, so switch role is like if you want to communicate within a LAN network, local area network, let's say your house network you want to communicate, or within your department you want to communicate, within your company you want to communicate, so you can use a switch. Okay, so there, if you want, switch can be used to forward or to provide your data within a local area network. So there you can use a switch. Now let's say your requirement for PC1 is they want to access this server one now because this server one is not in the local branch; it is in some different geographical location branch. They want to access this data here, server one data. Now it's like it's outside the LAN network, correct? So here our switch will not able to make the communication happen. So we need to use a routers here. Okay, so router role is whenever you have to communicate outside the LAN network, you have to use the router. Whenever you have to communicate within the LAN network, you can use a switch. But whenever you have to communicate outside the LAN network, we have to use a router. Okay? So router role is like PC1 want to reach to server 1. So PC1 will send a packet to switch. Switch will send broadcast flood that packet to PC2, PC3 plus to router also.
Ah,
Now router will say, okay, I receive a packet. Router will not by default do a flooding, but switch do. It is not doing a by default flooding there. It will check the destination message. Who is it? This message is for whom? It is for server one. It will check is server one is reachable from me. So it will send a packet to the internet. Internet will check is server one is reachable for me or not. Is I have a communication or connection with server one or not. So that is like hop by hop. It will go to reach to server one. It will not do a flooding there. Means we will obviously once we start doing our session, so we will go in deep in each topic, but this router look into what things we have to be make sure the connection should be established before start sending the messages. That's the main role of network engineer. Before because we allow customer to start using the traffic, we have to be make sure we have done our work there. So that thing we will cover in upcoming sessions. So this just for high level, I'm explaining there how it is actually established. What's the role of each hardware here? So just remember, whenever we need to work within a LAN network, we will use a switch. Whenever we have to move outside the LAN network, we need to use a router. Now that comes the role of because now internet get involved. We have a router, public network get involved. This like you have your organization within your organization you think okay you have safe but now your organization is also part of internet also public network also so this means any person outside your organization can also come inside your private network correct so there you need to protect your network so that is called a there we can use a firewall so firewall is like it monitor your traffic. It will check whether this traffic should be allowed. Because you will obviously you want to verify this attacker traffic should not come inside your network, but this server one traffic should be allowed to come inside your network. Correct. So all this traffic will
yeah,
go via this firewall because this firewall is connected with the internet connection. So this firewall will verify is the source of this packet is a legitimate source. So then it will allow the packet. If the source of the packet is not a legitimate source, then it will deny your packet. So that is how your traffic actually flows through a firewall. So firewall, it can be hardware device like hardware. We have a firewall we can install in the network. You maybe heard about the Palo Alto firewall. You may heard about Juniper SRX firewall. So these all are different firewalls are there, and some are like your software kind of firewall which we have installed in our laptops also. Mac Cafe, Windows firewall we have. So that kind of a firewalls we can have. So it can be a two types of firewall. So we in the networking, if you move to the security side, we cover the hardware base of firewalls. So this is like first topic which we have where we discuss about network devices. If you want, we can repeat also this topic whenever we have our first session. If you think no, you are good with this, we can move ahead. We can move ahead also with the next topic. So you have any doubts, any questions? Okay, so Miss, if you want, I can I can share whatever slide we cover each day. We can share. I can share that slides also with you. Let's say whenever we cover session one, I will share that slide with you of session one, whichever whatever things we covered, whether it's a lab, whether it's a theory. I will cover that thing. I will share with you to you so that you
awesome.
can read also. So only requirement is that packet tracer may that because that is freely available from Cisco side, you can install it. If you feel any difficulty, I can help you to install it. So only thing that you need to install, and then you can easily use that files of the lab for your hands-on purpose. So any other question you have, or any question related to timings, anything?
No, well, it, the training is a live training or it's on demand. I mean, the all the sessions are the same as this one.
Yeah,
We
it
both
will be
are
like this.
online. Okay.
Yeah, online only, and means I will do all the configuration of the labs in front of you only. Only thing is I just keep the make the connections before and same file I will share with you so that you can also get the you don't waste time in the connections part. You only need to do the configuration on those devices because I will connect let's say switch with a router. Just you need to do we need to do how from the scratch we will do the IP configuration. Then we will see how the ping will work, how the ping will not work. So like that.
And the sessions, how long is the session? How much time it takes for each
So you are
session?
planning how many days in a week?